You don't look a cunt.
What's that, and?
I said you don't. You look like a cunt.
Oh, okay. I was just saying to Rand that today I look like a Vietnam War veteran. I've seen some things, man. Some bad, man.
Are you Are you
I'm all right.
I don't know, but you don't look like a Vietnam War veteran. Just a green hat.
It's just a green hat, I mean, really. There's nothing to.
Just a fucking hat. Can you hear me? That's what I was going to say. Can you hear me all right? So I've got my phone sort of resting on the top of my head.
I can hear you fine, mate. I can hear you fine. We're ready to start this podcast.
Ready to start this shit. So we did something slightly different, didn't we, Dave? What did we do?
We did. We ended up watching the same Netflix film because as you might remember, we did a film. We selected different films last time on Netflix when we just pressed the button play anything. This time around, Andy started watching a film called Sweet Girl, and he was telling me a bit of the plot about it and stuff. I was like, huh. So I kind of wanted to watch it, and he said, why not? Let's just do it on that then this week. I was like, all right then. So we're doing that. I hope I've explained it properly.
Also, because Dave, you was a bit lackadaisical in choosing film, wasn't you? Let's be honest.
Not really. I was just like, oh, that's a good idea. I'll watch that. I'll print your idea.
You know what I've done?
What have you done?
Let me see if I've got any black bits on my teeth. I got any black bits that aren't normally there. Because I made. I got brought by a lovely person, right? A Nespresso machine, and I put this capsule in.
I'm coming round. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I got brought an espresso machine, and it was very, very lovely. And I got some free capsules with it, right? But you connect this shit to your phone and everything. Yeah. I'm not advertising for Nespresso, by the way. This is not one of their t-shirts. But yeah. So like the orange light was blinking on it. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? I looked at my phone. Because you connect it via Bluetooth to your phone, my phone come up saying your Nespresso is saying that it's an old capsule. So what I tried to do was reinsert the capsule after it had the holes punched in it. But now, when I look at the inside of my cup, can you see all them black bits?
Yeah, it looks like, yeah.
They're bits of coffee that are filtered through because I punched 2 holes in the capsule. Wounded.
Right. So that's coffee, man. It looks like a mud hut.
I'm gutted, really, because it was the only decaffeinated coffee that was in there. And after 7 o'clock, I switched to decaffeinated, Dave.
And, like, I know what you're saying, like, because I can't drink coffee after a certain time, but it's very rare times I would ever have decaffeinated coffee in my house.
But Dave, have you ever actually tried it?
Yeah, I've had decaffeinated coffee. I said like there's rare times. Like I would never like it. It's almost I do like it, but it's almost like I feel like I'm cheating on coffee. It's like just have a cup of tea.
It's not blasphemous.
Yeah, because I love coffee.
It's a little bit like smoking a fag or smoking a vape.
Well, I love fags, but they don't love me because they're killing me slowly.
Oh, trust me, that fucking do.
Vapes are almost like a fruity friend. Like that's not. It's harmful, but not that harmful. It's like, try me instead, mate.
Dave, tell people what you were just messaging me.
No idea.
Come on, Dad.
Right, basically, There's an intruder that broke into my house and was offering advances, and I said no. Said no. Couldn't fight back. I'm quite traumatized. Didn't want to really bring it up on a podcast,
But there you fucking go. So,
there
Dave,
you go. Nah,
did we
nothing
mention
happened.
the film it was that we watched?
Right, yes, going back to the film. The film that we watched is Sweet Girl. It's like, to describe it, it's like an action film with Aquaman, but on land, right? And the thing is, I'm gonna tell the plot out, and then we can just dive deep into it, right? So basically,
So,
right,
you're going to tell the plot, or am I going to tell the plot? I thought you asked me to tell the plot.
we're gonna both speak, Emmy, because Dave.
Okay, right. So a geezer, Aquaman, his missus has got some kind of disease. Is it cancer she's got?
I can't see it. It helps.
And what happens, Dave? What happens then?
What happens when she gets cancer, she dies, yeah, and
But
then
why does she die?
is it because the drug company are testing experimental drugs on it or some shit?
No, it's because, Dave, you didn't pay much attention.
I got
It's
bored.
because you fucking for me, but I still pay attention.
Yeah, no, but you know how to pretend to pay attention.
It's because they had a cheap, affordable drug that could have saved his wife, a little girl's mother, but instead they pulled it off the market so that they could hike up the price. Something like that.
That's basically what I said.
Don't fucking work at all.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, and then obviously, yeah, she dies. And then Aquaman seeks revenge on those responsible.
You know what I thought though when first watching this, and we'll get back to what happens at the end and stuff. Do you know what I thought throughout it? Do you agree? I thought, what a bad dad. You know why? He's got no control over his daughter. He lets her go on like stakeouts where he's getting shot at, driven into on fast car chases with his daughter, all for revenge. You self-centered prick. And that for me, yeah, right. I didn't see him as a hero. It's like it was just like a hipster bent on revenge.
Yeah, he was a little bit loose, weren't he, with his child's life?
Yeah.
He was a little bit like, oh yeah, come on, son. Come on, sweetheart. Let's go and see someone who killed your mum and we'll try and kill him and then maybe this will help us.
Yeah. And
Never
it's
the
like
way.
that. He was going against big corporations, and it's kind of like think about your daughter's safety. Like it's just like it's like a shit version of Taken. It's
Think
come
about
with
your daughter's safety. That could be like Child Line's theme tune, couldn't it? Think about your daughter's safety.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, and then him and the girl go and kill loads of people, don't they? And
Yes,
stuff.
they do. They do.
But Dave,
Go on.
and perhaps the best thing in the film is that it has got a big, massive
Twist.
twist.
I thought you wanted me to say something else, and I was like, I didn't say that.
I thought he was going to say cock.
I was going to say, mate, I didn't say that. You like the geezer off super bad, you know. You know, Eric can't stop drawing it.
You're like the geezer of Superbad when he can't stop drawing them.
More like, if I was a character, I would say I'm more like Johnny Depp, aren't I, really?
You what?
Yeah, I would say that. Kooky, slightly good looking, odd, but mysterious. Like,
Kooky.
I
The
think
Adams family are Rookie and Kooky.
exactly.
You're just fucking.
They're slightly disabled. Edward Scissorhands, he was disabled. So yeah, I think I've got that kind of charm, you know. I think.
Edward Scissorhands was not disabled.
Yeah, he was. He had scissors for hands. Being disabled isn't just in a wheelchair.
it helped him create a dog grooming business I just want to say.
Yeah.
But it did also cut some people, didn't it?
It did. So like every other disabled person, yeah, we've all got skills. Sometimes we have boundaries, and that's what that film represented. Therefore, Edward Scissorhands was disabled.
Dave,
He was one of us, man.
I want to say something now that's probably going to be a little bit controversial, but I do feel it's the truth. You said all of us other disabled people have skills, but there are some that haven't got skills in there. Hey, a little bit, mate. Come on, I'm not being funny. I'm not being nasty.
Listen, yeah, everybody, I believe, right? I believe everybody.
Really know?
Everybody in some form or some fashion has a skill, mate. Regardless of what that skill might be, everybody has something that they're good at. No matter what it is, everybody has something that they're good at, don't they?
I can't be in this conversation because so many things are waiting to come out my mouth. Let's just forget it. Dave, be kind.
Oh, you're going to be the death of me.
That is my new mind. That is
definitely no, but seriously though, think about not the quality of life, but sanctity of life. You know what I mean? Like with anything, every life is worthwhile. Even if you feel you don't have a skill, even if you don't feel like you don't participate in the world's progress at all, you do, because all the carbon dioxide you breathe out here, right, is left for the generations after you. So you do contribute, even if you feel like you don't.
Yeah, you do contribute, but it's not a skill. But forget that, right? What I'm saying is, it's okay. It's okay, Dave. It's okay.
Right, sweet girl.
Sweet girl. So, Dave, if we say spoiler alert, can we then talk about the twist?
Okay. What? Okay, before we say
Spoiler
this,
alert.
I'll say this, right? So what I'll do is, right, on my social media coming up, like before we put this podcast out, I'll mention what film it is, yeah? And people that do tune into this channel will know what films we're going to talk about before we discuss them. So if they get pissed off when they watch it and be like spoiler alert and stuff, well, you know, it's what the podcast is about, film. So just don't watch it then. So yeah, go ahead.
We can't very well say we're going to talk about a film, but we can't tell you half of it.
Yeah, that would be stupid. Right,
it would be a bit stupid.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, go on, and
Dave, I'd like to also add that up until the twist, I thought it was a very sort of mediocre, trying to be Jason Bourne kind of event, but nowhere near as good as Jason Bourne.
See, the difficult, I can't talk. The difficulty, like the difficulty that I had was I was watching the film in sections because I watched it today, right? Right, and because I'd stop watching it, then I'd go off and do something, or I was talking to someone or whatever, right? And then I'd watch it again, and I'd watch it, and I think I can't really get into this that much up to that point. Like, because like you said, it's like a Jason Statham thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not as good.
Yeah, a hipster version of Jason Statham, if you see his hair. He is like a hipster, isn't
he? Hey?
He is like a hipster, isn't
he? Yeah, he's a hipster. He's a hipster.
So yeah, what's the twist? Tell us the twist. It's his daughter! We said it.
The other twist is that it is the daughter, and she's creating the image of her father fighting these people when really it's actually fucking her, in it, Dave.
Crazy.
I'm not trying to kiss you or nothing. I'm trying to get my phone charger. And now I'm going to try and see if I can plug my charger into my phone and leave my phone half on the side, half off the side, or whether that is going to just be a pure fucking disappear. That's not going to work. But I just told it. Yeah, it's his fucking daughter.
Hey, look
It's
at
his
that,
daughter.
man. What? Why did you? What was your best to go? His daughter. She's 18, but still, at our age, though, even though it's legal and everything, perfectly fine. It's still young, though, ain't it? 18. But,
Have I, am I still the right way up?
yeah, you're fine.
Sweet then. No, I don't think his daughter is 18, Dave, to be fair.
No, she's in the film.
Is she?
She looks
Yeah.
young. Yeah. I'm not saying it's okay to like. Well, I am, but I'm saying that she looks very young.
She does look very young,
Let's
to
not
be
dig
fair.
a hole. Let's not go down this road.
No, but I wasn't rubbing my breast with anything to do with that. I was rubbing it because I was wondering if my breast looked better this week. You know, if my underboob was less because I've been going to the gym and shit.
Have you?
Yeah.
What have you been doing in the gym?
Fucking going to calf.
yeah.
Park my car at the gym and walk to the calf.
With a couple of bags sandwich.
It's what my dad always says, you know, when I say I've been to the gym, he's like, you still going to that calf? I'm like,
yeah, still going to that calf.
He's just too old to think of anything new, ain't he? So
yeah,
that's
but
probably
people get like that, and it like I do it a lot. I repeat the same jokes, and I'm meant to be a comedian.
yeah, you're definitely a funny
Let's put a
fucker.
capital on the amateur.
Capital of Washington on the amateur.
See, even that's not funny. Do you know what I mean?
So yeah, this makes the film, doesn't it? It makes as soon as you realise that it made the film what happened before 10 times better, didn't it?
Yeah, but also I feel as well, like because you just said something that made me think, right? They didn't have to do all that bullshit. They could have made it a lot more interesting, especially with the twist like that.
What could they have made interesting though?
Like,
How?
they could have changed. No, they could have changed the story around a bit. They could have, I don't know, because she was real daughter. It could have been found that she killed the mum and everything, and she created the fantasy in her head of a dad to lay on the guilt and stuff. And then you find out, like near towards the end, that it's actually a dad. Still goes and kills these people, but then you're left questioning: is she good or bad?
Yeah, this is true. I think she's really
One
fucking
example.
bad, isn't she?
Just one example. I'm not saying that would be a great film, but it was better than not just
If she's
car
in
chase,
England, she'd
car chase,
definitely have
car
an Afro.
chase. Daddy, can I come with you? Car chase, car chase. That's all it was. Sorry, no, what was you saying?
If she was in England, she'd definitely get an Asbo, at least an Asbo.
Definitely an Asbo.
So,
That's true.
Dave, I was thinking because we did this format this week and we both watched the same film. I wondered if every now and again we could discuss films and then, you know, like I've got a film that I'm saying everybody needs to fucking watch this film, but you've never watched it. Yeah. And if there's a film that you say everybody's got to fucking watch this film, but I've never watched it. Maybe every so often we could set each other homework.
I like that. I like that. That would be good. Because I remember when we started off the first Film Not Podcast, yeah. And do you remember when I always used to do all that background research? Like,
you did used to do a lot of fucking background research.
Like the Matrix one, I wrote a mini essay on that, you know.
Yeah, I think it's better unscripted.
It is. Nah, but just to know the facts. Like I was just putting all the facts down. Like I weren't scripting like what I would say and stuff. I was just saying all the facts about the films and all what I found from the films. you get what I mean? Like, none of this is scripted, you can tell.
Yeah. Although, strangely enough, and I do mean this, strangely enough, I think people actually watch this to listen to things that you've got to say. I don't know what's wrong with them.
I don't know. I think well, because I don't know.
Just,
People watch.
I don't know why they're doing that.
I don't know because I wouldn't watch this podcast. No,
I don't watch a podcast. I fucking
Well,
hate seeing my double chins.
we think here, what we're too high caliber to watch our own podcast. No, thank you. I'm not watching Dave's podcast. Rather watch a professional like Joe Rogan. Thank you.
I don't even want my ass.
He's got he's got more rounded views, and Dave and Andy talk about our shit and drugs.
When you said more rounded views, was you talking about my round fucking boobs?
Oh mate, you really conscious about your boobs, man.
I'm a little bit.
You're all right. You've got a girlfriend. You've got nothing to worry about now.
This is true.
That's my attitude. I'm only joking.
You ain't got a girlfriend, so you need to get rid of your fucking boobs.
Yeah, I've got work to do. You should stop worrying. Plus, I think I'm losing weight, to be honest, mate.
Dave, you trying to show me your cock? Well,
now I've angled the camera wrong. Now I've lost my moves.
You just pull that shirt apart like a stripper.
Yeah. Yeah, man. A Crippendale.
Dave, you know what I thought about inventing earlier?
What did you think?
Because I was thinking about because I do.
All right.
Sometimes. I was thinking about inventing like a kind of an attachment for a wheelchair that you could put. This is a serious invention, it's not a joke. That you could put like a vacuum pole in, like, you know, so you could just wheel rather than having to try and hold the hoover. You could just wheel backwards and forwards, and maybe somewhere on the back that you could sit the hoover in, so that you didn't have to like crawl around on your hands and knees trying to fucking hoover.
Well, that's a good invention, actually. Good invention.
You think? Should we invent one?
Hey?
Should we invent one?
We could try and make one, yeah.
Plasticine.
We could do the prototype. Right? Talking about vacuums and sucking.
Oh dear.
The ending of Sweet Girl was really odd to me. Especially when Four Guys came in and just pummeled her. Like, fuck that. Right off. I did not see that coming.
Hang on. What happened in the end again?
Do you remember? Like in the end, like she goes into this room, a grizzly bear rips her clothes off, and then she gets pummeled by 4 geezers.
Dave. We're thinking of it.
It is dark for Netflix though, isn't it? And now it was on
What does
Amazon.
happen at the end?
She gets pummeled.
No, she don't.
Right, if we've been watching the same film, what happens in the end?
I don't fucking know. You're confusing me now, Dave. I think you're watching Sweet Girl Takes on Big Dicks or
Shit. I thought that was a bit
something. Oh.
Now I am.
Dave.
Let me just delete my history. No, I was only joking. Of course, we watched the same film. I was only playing, mate.
If you could delete a
but
part
what was
of
the ending?
I can't fucking remember, to be honest, mate. I presume she just gets away with killing loads of people.
I think she does, as all Hollywood American mainstream films go. Everything just works out at the end, don't it?
Yeah, it's bullshit, really.
You know what I mean? And America saves the day yet again.
What was we talking about just before you asked me what happened in the end? There was something I was going to say, and it was probably quite interesting because
the wheelchair, inventing the wheelchair.
No. After that, but before, I can't fucking remember. Oh, that's what I was going to say. If there was a piece of your personal history that you could delete, What would it be? If you could delete that and everything at the moment would stay the same, what would it be?
My ex-girlfriend.
Just one in particular.
No, yeah, not her herself. I don't want to delete another human from existence.
Why not?
Well, I've thought about it, but like my ex-girlfriend, I'd like to delete that experience.
Yeah.
Because like you talk to most guys, yeah, right, at a certain point in their life, they'll tell you the same. As like, that was a waste of time. Like, I'm not bitter, it happened a few years ago, but if you were to ask me what experience would you delete?
That was a waste of time and spunk.
Oh, how about I'd delete the time my mum was late to the doctors and I wouldn't have ended up like this. Joking, that's dark. That never happened.
Your mum, Joseph, she's our #1 fucking fan.
No,
Don't alienate her.
like, don't get me wrong, that's wicked, and I'm glad she watched it because I'd be ashamed of myself. Like, but yeah, my mum's my biggest fan.
Mate, she's still ashamed of you, but she just watches it for me.
Probably, you're probably more funnier than me.
More funnier. I don't know what I would fucking delete. Now, I've asked you that question, and I ain't fucking sure what. Oh, I'd definitely delete getting my teeth kicked out when I was younger.
Yeah, that's something you don't want to remember, any.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh no.
Yeah, that is.
I'll tell you what I would delete.
Oh, this sounds juicy.
Yeah, like I got really drunk like when I was like 17, and like I'd recently lost my virginity to this very girl, and we was at it, and like got drunk and that, and like I said, I love you and that really loud to other people. And I've done that quite a few times in my adolescent life. I delete those moments.
Yeah, I'd delete all the moments where I got super, super pissed. And then at the morning after, I had to look through my phone to see A, who I'd pissed off, and B, who I'd told that I loved them.
I've been in exactly the same situation. And you know, some of my friends, yeah, if you ask them, they'd clarify that. Like, you'd always wake up thinking, what have I done now? Or knowing a little bit, you're like, hold on, I'll remember such and such, I'll remember getting that. And it's like, fuck. No.
I'd remember most of the night, but the part when I got into bed at the end and started messaging my mates to tell them not to love them because they've been my mates since I was little, I would probably do without that shit, to be fair.
Yeah, and especially at 3 o'clock in the morning when they're receiving that message.
Yeah.
Just know they're not looking at the phone going, oh, isn't that nice?
Not looking at their phone because it's with the screws. You
So,
sent a text to your mate in prison and the screws have heard it and took it off him.
yeah, exactly. I've never been to prison before. I had somebody recommend it to me like a holiday camp. There was like, nah, Dave, you'll be sweet in there, you know, you'll be looked after. I was like, all right, give it a try, shall I? You got your own.
I have never been to prison. I have been staring down decent sized sentences a couple of times.
Yeah.
When it looked like I was going to get locked up for for about 5 years. But thankfully, that never happened, and I have spent time overnight in cells in old build stations, but never quite gone to the green or anything.
Yeah. Well, I was facing a long-term prison sentence, but blamed it on this geezer called Fred West. Yeah. No, I haven't.
Like it.
And I was only.
It's considering that happened before we were fucking born, Dave.
Yeah. Well, it was like, yeah, it was. It was before I was born, so you know, not guilty.
You're well and truly out the fucking picture for that one, mate.
Well, I've got the perfect alibi.
UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. You ugly.
Oh, that was unnecessary.
I was just singing a song because you said alibi.
You know how sensitive I've been lately. That's, you know. I need a crutch right now. And you've just
No, you got a wheelchair.
Brilliant.
So,
No, I'm only joking. It's good. Right.
are we gonna do play something this week for the next show, or are we gonna? What are we gonna do?
Wow. I think we should do that play something again, but do
Yeah,
separate ones this time because we've only
yeah,
done it once. And if it's going to be a common thing, we'll do it and then we'll change it around.
yeah. The only reason I sort of suggested watching Sweet Girl was because of that twist, and I thought he's not gonna get it. Gonna have to not because you're thick, because I won't be able to explain it properly.
Yeah, I didn't expect to get banged by those four geezers, man. I did not see that coming.
I know it was only meant to be an audition.
I really don't get it. You know, was it made by Miramax?
I'm so gutted that my cup of coffee needs to be thrown away, and I've got a log cap. It was my only decaffeinated capsule, so now I've got to have like a spoon of decaffeinated coffee. Which ain't the fucking same.
Mate, you've stripped yourself of all your current manhood.
Oh no, I'm gutted.
No,
I am gutted.
it's like having a white wine spritzer.
What the fuck's a white wine spritzer? Monday, Monday.
It's basically a really, really weak drink. It's wine with lemonade. So you're on that level now.
Sounds like Bash Shandy, doesn't it? Remember that?
That's
Bass?
fine. That's fine. Just you know, I don't mind your new image. Not judging.
Mine,
I'm just saying, go and eat your decaffeinated coffee in your cardigan.
I've got slippers as well. Don't forget them fuckers.
There you go. There you go. Do you want your penis, or you're never going to use that again? You might as well throw that away.
Chop that off, stick it in a little bag,
That's
whack
it,
it in the bin.
and just sip your decaf.
You have to stick it in the bag so it don't stink the bin out.
Yeah. And every sip is a distance away from the man you thought you was. So it's up to you.
So have you had the time warning come up on yours yet?
No.
Because I have changed the settings on my phone so I can see how long we've been on.
Are you not getting distracted this time?
And we've been on we've been on for 34 minutes.
It's an inside joke.
It's an inside joke.
Literally.
I feel like
Anyway, let's move on before I get in trouble.
Should we tell it?
Huh?
Should we tell it?
No.
No.
No. No, we would die. No, we would die.
I wouldn't fucking die.
Yeah, you would.
Dave, you'd fucking die.
You'd be the first one on the chopping block. I'm looking at you. I live over here, mate. I'm safe. I just want to
Right.
let's not say a word, all right? And let's leave them guessing what we mean by that. But you wouldn't know anyway.
Right, I want to compare it. I want to compare what I'm feeling now to something else that happened in my life, right?
Don't do it, and
No. You're not, nothing like that, right? So when I was working as a bailiff with my cousin, right, we went to this place, and there was this little Russian dude. I had a bad abscess, man, and we clamped his car, and like things have got physical, and my mouth was getting, I was fuming. Anyway, right, he got a machete, and the old Bill come, and they was armed old Bill, and they're talking to me and my cousin, and I was saying to my cousin, I'm like, I'm not giving a statement, and he's going, yeah, you don't have to, I can. Anyway, this old Bill officer was talking to me, and he had like a sidearm, like not an arm on the side, like a gun.
you don't own guns, by the way. I'm just saying.
And Dave, I really, really had the urge to grab it, like bad, like, and I knew I would get shot. if I grabbed it, I knew I would definitely get fucking. I'd probably die. But the urge was so. I didn't grab it, but this is a bit like that situation. But yeah, you know.
What?
Because I've got the urge to do something that would.
Stop there. Just stop
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Stop in there, yeah. But
just
now you
stop
understand
there,
what I'm saying.
mate. Because, like, yeah, you might, yeah. Just because
Stop
it don't
right
sound any
now.
better. In fact, it sounds worse. In fact, I could take that as anything really kind of.
I wonder if any police
Really,
watch this, whether they'd say it was like terrorism, what I've just spoken about.
why would it be terrorism?
I don't know, but you know how people get very touchy about things like that nowadays.
No, it would only probably be classed as terrorism if, I don't know, you said something, I don't know, suspect, like you were going to do something, but or you'd done something
Oh, Dave, I'm
that,
gonna do something, mate.
that is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Look, please don't do that.
Like lifting up the eyebrow like this.
That's a,
Is
yeah,
it because it makes you slightly erect?
no, I would go for all.
A little bit.
Definitely all. Though.
It would be awkward, Dave. I couldn't shag you because
I
we have
don't,
to do this work together.
mate. I'm not interested in despite rumors. I'm not interested in nothing like that, buddy. Plus,
What's
like,
rumours? Is that the gay club?
yeah, it's great. You should go. Yeah,
Love it.
nah, but like, yeah, I wouldn't be interested in any man love from you, mate. Thank
Dave,
you. Though. Thank you.
we've got 2 minutes.
I said no.
I know.
Right,
We
and
are on
you've ended again.
38.
You've ended
What?
again. You've ended again these 2 minutes with some kind of really gay comment.
This
So,
is good.
well done, mate. Well done.
Thanks.
That's one tick off the list.
Right, so
Anything else?
we're gonna do no.
Okay.
So we're gonna do play some. We're gonna do play something next week.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is. I think we've got 70 seconds, Dave. Wrap it
70
up.
seconds, go.
I
So,
got 17 seconds to
oh,
go.
well, yeah, you want me to do it
17
because I'm
seconds
the
to
host
go.
and that, yeah. Sorry. Right. So basically, next week we're going to press play something on Netflix, and then we're going to play it. We're going to have 2 separate films, and me and Andy are going to convene back here, talk about the films, and probably go way off subject. Andy's going to probably smuggle in something gay, something, I don't know, slightly homophobic or really homophobic, maybe something dodgy, or
Although my daughter's gay, I just like to say that. Carry on.
and proud, right? So, right, this is why we're not serious in what we say. We have lives
Yeah.
and we have people that we love around us, right? And they pull up with our bullshit. So, look,
Yeah.
no, so yeah, just enjoy the show, like and subscribe, please, and just say film suggestions. Andy, how much time we got left?
We've got 10 seconds. I
So,
love you all.
he loves you all. Even if I don't love you all because I don't know you all. Like you got probably get to know you, I probably love you. Or not like
I'm
you.
a lover.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm a lover.
Well, I guess I'm a fire. So yeah.
Oh, we've gone past the 40-minute mark. Who
We've gone
knew?
past the 40-minute mark, mate. We're still here. We're still alive.
Yeah, not for long though, because I'm going.
Yeah, I know. We gotta go now. Let me count down and stuff. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Ta-ta.
And we're off. Shit, my camera looks bitty. Oh wow. Oh no, let's have a bacon sandwich.